Welcome to the Macbeth play, where you will get to see never before seen behind the scenes of what goes in the production of our world-class play, Macbeth. You will also get to meet the people behind the production and the challenges that they faced. So we hope you enjoy.
Hi guys, I'm Ali. My roles for the play are Witch One, Banco, Satan, and the Captain.
Hi, I'm Gabby Johnson, and the roles that I played during the Macbeth play were Witch 3, King, Malcolm, and Apparition 3.
Hello,
What's your name?
Gyro Annette Guzman Consumption. I was one of the designers.
My name is Jane Rodriguez. So I had 4 characters in the play. So I was Macduff, I was Messenger, I was Murderer, and I was also Apparition 1.
Hello, I'm Eliza Francisco. I was the designer for the Macbeth play.
Hi, I'm Isabel Majadejos, and my role My role was stage manager and sound effects operator.
My roles during the play were Lady Macbeth, Witch 2, Apparition 2, and Ross.
Hi, my name is Joby Gonzalez, and my roles for the play were Director and Macbeth. So the first question is, how did we come up with the concept? Now, I'm going to be the one answering that question since I forgot to ask my group mates. So basically, here's how it went. So we were practicing our lines because we already had the theme in mind. I think it was Marcos, right? Yeah, the Marcos theme. Okay, so, and I brought my camera because I wanted to document, our practice process. And what the girls started to do is, before the practice, they started vlogging.
Hey guys! Welcome to our vlog! Just loyal traitor that made of father.
Our professor saw us, Mr. Antonio, and he started to suggest, hey guys, I think a great theme would be to incorporate all this modern social media stuff into the play. And we were like, yeah, that does sound good. Oh, lagyan natin ng Facebook logo yung ganito, and then papatong-patok na yung ideas. And then from there, we narrowed it down to Facebook and its memes. The second question is, what are the challenges that you have faced during the process of this production?
Some of the challenges during our practice was finding similar break with my group mates where we could practice.
Problem that we faced as a group and individually was time.
One challenge that we faced was like finding a common schedule.
I guess it would be trying to find time with my group mates to practice.
We had to find a common time, which was after classes pa. And since everybody's tired from a long day of subjects, requirements, and meetings, actually, that leads to another problem because everybody's tired. The commitment and the motivation of each group member, we lacked that because they're all tired, they didn't want to go to practice, but they had to.
Well, our team we were pretty lax about everything. So during the start, it was a little slow. So everything was pretty rushed by the end, which was kind of difficult for me because I had other schoolworks. Another challenge was feeling the roles given to me itself and memorizing the lines since I don't really act and it's really out of my comfort zone.
Because I'm not really an actor, so this is a very rare thing for me. Maybe the first I've ever done it, where I had to memorize lines and I had to know where to go in. Like, what was my cue? When do I do this action? So the timing was very important. I found the timing to be a bit challenging for me.
The challenges that I went through include memorization of lines because I'm not really good at memorizing anything, even just for studying. I can't do that.
I felt like I was too timid, in the rehearsals when I would act.
Being the sound effects operator, it was hard at first to cue the right sound effects on time and the proper transition.
Wow, sagot na sagot halatang prepared.
The third question is, how did you overcome them?
As a group, we found a common time which was after classes. And also, we made use of our time during Renlit.
I was able to overcome it by starting with myself first. Making sure na pagdating ko sa practice lang iisipin ko. And I guess having fun with them. Learning how to have fun and balancing the seriousness as well.
We were actually very productive, even though we were distracted sometimes. A lot of ideas were flowing out of my group mates' brain during practice, and we were able to make up for lost time.
First, we reread the script several times so that we could understand each of the scenes and the characters. We searched for the lines that we didn't understand so that we could understand it and better feel the characters and the roles in the play.
The timing and lines, just gotta keep practicing and practicing and practicing, whether it be outside of class or during practice. Like when it's not your turn, you keep on repeating it to yourself until you really get it. And if you don't get it, just keep doing it again and again, and eventually it will be engraved into your head that, oh, I'll know when to enter now, I'll know when to say my line, I'll know when to stop and do this action. So just have to really keep repeating it.
You know, I would act in this little box and I wouldn't give it my all. But then as time went by and as I practiced in this room alone, I was able to bring the character out, and it actually went pretty well in the play.
With the help of my group mates, there was an app that was used that helped with the proper transition, and of course practice.
Should not be afraid of getting out of one's comfort zone, since during the first few weeks of the practices, I dreaded acting. But as each week passed, I was able to get to know myself more, and not only me, but my group mates as well. So there wasn't shy. Everyone was getting out of their comfort zone, and yeah, bye!
People really have different styles in trying to practice, different ways of learning in a group. Yeah. Some people, they learn seriously. Some people naman, they need, like what I said, the fun. And yeah, me. Actually, most of my group mates. We need the energy, the good vibes, so that we don't get brought down.
I learned that you can really be creative with what you can think of. For example, for our group, we were able to incorporate social media with Macbeth. And we did it in a very unique way that was not so serious, but also in a comedic way where the people watching it will be able to relate to.
But then by the end of it, instead of like cramming everything or like feeling all the pressure, we turned it into like a pretty great production. I feel like we're actually one of the best. But it's really all about having fun for our team, at least. But it turned out well. Like, it just shows that having fun isn't like a negative thing, which in my course it is a bad thing. You're not allowed to have fun. Yeah.
Practice is really the key to be successful. Like, not only in terms of like sound effects and like being a stage manager, but also like in terms of like the others, being a performer, like that. Like, for you to be able to properly execute something, you have to practice, you have to constantly meet and like give your time.
What I learned throughout the entire process is that plays can actually really help you understand even just a specific part of a book, and that memorization isn't really going to be that hard to do, especially if you know that you're going to enjoy presenting it to people.
One of the most valuable things that I've learned as director is that the best ideas probably won't always come from me. I'm very humbled by how smart and how brilliant my groupmates are in generating ideas, because especially during practice where everyone's laughing, you know, just random ideas would come out on how we are going to present the play. And if you ever watch the play, a lot of those ideas, a lot of those funny scenes were not really from me, it was from them. So I was very humbled by that. The best ideas won't always come from me. Thank you, Mr. Antonio, for making us do this. Instead of making us read agad, you know, you made us experience it first. So thank you again, and God bless you.